Good morning, everyone. Happy Sunday. How's everybody feeling? How's everybody doing? Everybody enjoying their day? Everybody enjoying their weekend? How's it going, folks? Shout out to the folks in the chat. Shout out to all of you. What is going on? Make sure you all hit that like button, hit that subscribe, share this channel out with everyone you know. I would greatly appreciate it. It means the world to me. We're on the road. We're on that road to 2,000 subs. So anybody watching this for the first time, hit that subscribe button. We're definitely less than 200 subs away from hitting 2,000. Appreciate all the new subscribers. Thank you all very much. But the Yankees have the final game of the series against the Phillies. Are they going to be able to avoid the sweep? We'll see, right? Last two games against the Phillies have been terrible. It's beyond terrible, but that's just putting it nicely. There's more words that we could describe this, other words that we could describe those games, but terrible is what I'm going to stick with for now. But do me a favor, folks, go vote in the poll. As you all heard last night, the Yankees traded for utility man, right-handed bat, Amed Rosario from the Washington Nationals. In return, the Yankees traded Clayton Beeter and Braun Martinez. He's an outfielder. He plays in the Dominican League there for the New York Yankees. And Clayton Beeter was a prospect that the Yankees had traded for a few years ago. Didn't pan out, unfortunately. I mean, I was hoping things would pan out for him. There was, potential with him, but unfortunately, he just didn't pan out. He had problems staying healthy, but in games that he pitched, which wasn't many, he wasn't. Didn't look good, but I felt like he was a guy that could be on the move during this deadline. But the Yankees acquired Amed Rosario. He's purely a rental. He was one of the guys that I was talking about that the Yankees should possibly look into. Excuse me. That should possibly look into because of the fact that the Nationals fired their GM and their manager. And I felt, okay, the Yankees could look into a guy like Rosario who would come on the cheap. He's a rental. It's not going to cost them a lot. They probably don't have to give up a lot to get him. So I felt like this was the perfect move. This guy he's a utility guy. He could play in the outfield. He could play second base. He could play shortstop. He could play third base. I know what some folks are going to say. His defense is not the greatest, and I understand, but it's his bat. The bat is the big thing. Just to pull up his numbers real quick. So he's a right-handed bat, which the Yankees desperately needed because they're so left-handed bat heavy. So, they did get Ryan McMahon, and that was another lefty bat. But I was just like, they need to get a right-handed bat, and Rosario fits the bill. Right now, he's batting .270. His slash line is 270, 310, 426, 5 home runs and 158 plate appearances this season. He's played mostly second base and third base for Washington. He did make an appearance at shortstop and the outfield. And he is available off the bench today, folks, according to Aaron Boone. So if he's needed to play shortstop third base or second base, he'll be available. He could play the outfield if needed. And he'll be available in a pinch at shortstop. All right. So I like the move. And he's a guy that can hit against lefties too. He does hit well against left-handed pitching. His OPS, I believe, was 816 against left-handed pitching. So that right there, I mean, that's something that the Yankees desperately needed in their lineup because the Yankees team against left-handed pitching does not hit well against left-handed pitching. So, again, I'm happy with the move. They get a solid bat. And then I'm also happy with the McMahon move, too, because he provides something defensively. So I'll take it. But, again, go vote in the poll. Let me know what you think. Again, I like the trade. But the Yankees are not done yet. I mean, they shouldn't be done yet. They desperately need freaking pitching. They need pitching. They are hurting for pitching right now, and it's clear as day. We're watching the games, right? The pitching has just been taking a beating for the Yankees. So hopefully they're out there talking with teams about acquiring arms. Again, I got my wish list. Who are they going to go after? Only time will tell. And a lot of folks are probably wondering, you may not have had Amed Rosario on their wish list. I know a couple of content creators I know have talked about him. I know the Yankees were talking with Brandon Donovan. I know Willie Castro's name has been mentioned, but keep in mind those guys were probably going to be at a bigger cost, and who knows what they were asking for. And they also do come with a little bit more controllable years, so there's also that. So you got to wonder what these teams were asking for. As far in terms of Brendan Donovan, I know he's a name that's been mentioned by guys like Jason from 161. I like Brandon Donovan. He's solid. He's a guy that could. He's got some versatility, a solid bat. But you got to wonder what the Cardinals were asking for, and why the Yankees didn't pull the trigger on him. But there's also just keep that in mind too. But again, go vote in the poll. Let me know what you all think. And real quick, let me say what's up to the chat before I go any further. We got Nosebleed in the building, first person in the building. What is up? Katie's in the building. Brooklyn's in the house. What's up, Susan? How are you? Desiree, how are you? Who else we got in the building? Matt Chambers, what's up, man? First time seeing you. Welcome. How are you? Jacob Frederick, what is up? Who else we got in the building? We got Petruzzi in the building. Yeah, we were just talking about that. So what's up? Joseph Salvatore, how are you? Javi Velez, what's up? Jake is in the building. Yankster's in the building. My man, Jason Custodio. Make sure you guys subscribe to Custodio's channel. My man is killing it as always. Bill, how are you, man? Great to see you. Love seeing you. How are you? We got Bryce in the building. You say 4 pitchers. Okay, I'm saying 3. My man, Rodney. What up, dude? What's going on? What is going on? What's up? What's up? Yeah, if Beater was good, he would be here. Exactly. So who else we got in the building? I think I said what's up there. Oh. Cold Italian Pizza. How you doing? What's up, Cold Italian? How's it going? Yeah, I appreciate you checking out Jason there, Joseph. He's got a cool channel, man. He's got a cool channel. Custodio's the man, dude. But so the trade went down, and the big one, the other big news, CC Sabathia, folks, is getting inducted into the Hall of Fame. There's going to be a ceremony for him today at the stadium. First ballot, 86.8% of the vote. He's a first ballot Hall of Famer. Well deserved. So congratulations to CC Sabathia. Let me know how you all feel about CC Sabathia being inducted into the Hall of Fame. That guy was he was a workaholic, man, and he worked, and the guy had to overcome some adversity. He had to overcome some injuries in his career. We know he had an addiction to alcohol, but he overcame all of that, man. He still had and moderators, if you need to handle something, you know what I'm talking about. All right, so well-deserved to CC Sabathia. Congratulations to him. What up, Dev? How's it going? Well-deserved Hall of Famer, man. First ballot. I mean, 6-time All-Star, was a World Series champ on that freaking amazing 09 team. He won the Cy Young in 07, was the MVP in 09 in the ALCS. 2-time MLB wins leader in 2009 and 2010. His resume, really, I mean, in baseball has just been phenomenal. So, it's been great. Yeah, thank you there, Rodney. I mean, I'm all for opinions and all, right? You can vent your frustrations, but if you're repeating the same things over and over again, dude, I'm not going to pay attention to you. It's like you're if you repeat yourself over and over again, I'm not going to listen to you. Bring something else to the table, man. Bring something else to the table. What's up, David? What's up, Chua? But how do you all feel about CC Sabathia though being inducted into the Hall of Fame? Well deserved, first ballot. I mean, again, I think this guy had one hell of a career, man. Yeah, right. Dude sacrificed $500K to have his teammates back. Yeah, dude, he didn't care, man. It's just like he was whenever somebody was messing with one of his teammates, or if one of his obviously one of the guys in the lineup got hit by a fastball and it was intentional, he was like the first one to come out of the dugout. He was ready to go. I mean, he was one of those guys that was just like ready to fight the whole entire team. He wasn't afraid of nobody. And I mean, nobody's going to step to him. I mean, you see the size of that guy. I mean, yeah, nobody's going to step up to him. Nobody's going to step up to him. So, yeah, CC was the man. But Custodio, did they still pay him that $500K even after the fact? I know he hit the Rays batter. I remember that, but didn't they still pay him, or am I wrong on this? What's your question, Lore? What's your question? Bill, I see you're going to the hospital for treatments. Hopefully you're all right, man. I hope you're okay. Hey, shout out to my man, Nathan. What is up, Nathan? One of the hardest working folks out there, him and his team, always making things happen for us content creators and doing a lot of meet and greets out there in the New Jersey area, man. What is up? You're not sure, Custodio? Yeah. Yeah, I wasn't sure, man. They did pay him. Okay, Lou is saying that they did pay him. If that's the case, well deserved, man. Yeah, you pay the man. Nathan loves the Amed trade. Yeah, as far as the trade go, or as far as the poll goes, looks like 27 votes, and the majority of you are in favor of the trade. I'm in favor of the trade. I freaking love the trade. Like I said, he was one of those names that I mentioned that the Yankees should possibly look into. And the other guy that was mentioned was Kyle Finnegan. I think he would also be a rental too. Got best players available. Yeah, exactly. And that was the big thing, right? They're not going to give up the farm to get for rentals in this case, right? Pasty, what's up? He says Platoon Volpe, possibly. I'm sure a lot of people would be in favor of that. Joseph is asking me, do I think the Yankees will trade for the Twins? Possible. I don't know. It's a possibility. I would go after one of their pitching. If there's a way to get Joe Ryan, I know it's probably going to cost them a lot. They could get Joe Ryan, or just look at one of their bullpen arms, right? I would love for that to happen. Yeah, exactly. So it looks like the tarp is on the field. So we'll see if the game starts on time. Bro, you know what? I don't know what pitchers the Yankees are going to end up with, because of the fact that we all have our wish list, but who they end up with, it's always a mystery. And sometimes it's always like names that we don't even know. I mean, Jake Bird was on my list. Seth Halverson was on my list. Finnegan was on my list from the Nationals. Who's another name? I know they were I know the Cardinals are looking to trade Helsley. That's one guy that I wouldn't mind. Jojo Romero, a left-handed pitcher, I wouldn't mind him. I mean, these guys are on my wish list. I'm not saying the Yankees are going to get all of them, but who do they ultimately get, dude? My question is, my answer is just, my guess is just as good as yours. Yeah, what's up, Celia? I don't know. I mean, to say they're not going to go after any star relievers, I mean, I don't know what relievers they're going to go after. If the Yankees were not going to go, if they're not, they wouldn't have made these moves if they felt like they were completely out of it. But they need bullpen arms. I mean, they desperately need bullpen arms. Class A, I would pass. Kate Smith would be fine, dude. Kate Smith would be good. I wouldn't mind. I'm passing on Class A. I'm not on the Class A train personally. But Kate Smith, dude, sign me up for Kate Smith. Trade Trent for solid minor league pitchers. I would trade Trent Grisham for some great bullpen arms that's going to help out this freaking bullpen. If he's on the trade block. I know his name has been mentioned. Ben Rice's name has been mentioned. Which Ben Rice is in the lineup. We'll go over the lineup. But do you think Judge is going to be on? What do you mean by that? What do you mean? Do I think Judge is going to be on? I would like to trade for Merrill Kelly or Zach Gallen or Mitch Keller. That's what Matthew is saying. Yeah, give me Merrill Kelly, Mitch Keller. I'll take either one of those guys. I'm not really up for Zach Gallen. Keller comes with a little bit more control. Kelly would strictly be a rental. And that's the other thing. We can't trade Grish now. Now Judge hurt, only DHing when he is back. Right, yeah. I mean, Grisham becomes that much more valuable in the outfield. I mean, I'm not going to – if the Yankees were to trade Grisham, I'm not going to trade Grisham just to trade Grisham. That's insanity. So, and shout out to my man, Max. How are you, dude? What's going on, bro? Life good? Life is good? Everybody good? Everybody feeling well? And it's just like when people were saying trade Stroman. Like, no. Why are you trading Stroman? I mean, granted, he had a bad outing yesterday, but prior to that, he actually had some pretty decent outings. Yankees need all the pitching they can get, in which it reminds me, they did bring up Brent Hedrick to the 26-man, and they sent down Alan Winans. So Alan Winans is back down in the minors, so they call up Brent Hedrick, so a fresh arm. Whether or not to trade Mitch Keller, I get it. I'm doing good, Max. I'm in a good mood, bro. I'm in a good mood. I'm always in a good mood. Even when the Yankees are playing bad, I'm in a good freaking mood. It's because I'm not managing the team or I'm not in the front office. Robert, what's up? Wait, you had a spider bite? Everything okay? Well, I mean, that's if Rosario feels that way, he feels that way. Oh, well. Yeah, they can learn to win without Judge. I mean, they're going to have to, right? There's a reason why some of these guys were acquired, so they gotta make it. They're a team, man. It should take more than Judge to compete. What's up, Jonathan? The Orioles are looking for an ace pitcher at this point. Why? Bednar, yeah, Bednar could be an interesting name. He's not on my list personally, but that's just me. That's just my personal opinion. Other folks may feel. Wait, what's going on with Dev? Dev had a spider bite? Yeah, dude, if you had a spider bite, go to the ER, man. Don't hang out here. What are you doing? Getting Bednar or Keller. So if you had to get one of them there, Max, who do you prefer? For me, I'm saying Bednar because that bullpen is freaking garbage right now. Well, yeah, I mean it's still a low level player. The Yankees have a lot of outfielders, man. Have a lot of outfielders, so it wasn't it's not like he was ready to come up this season. I'm not worried about it. Yeah, I'd go Bednar personally. Bullpen. That's all I'm thinking about right now is the bullpen. That's what I'm thinking about. Yeah, so Max is saying Bednar, our bullpen's the bullpen's garbage, man. It doesn't help that guys are hurt. When Cruz went down, when Fernando Cruz got hurt, I was like, bro, that's it. Duran from the Twins, yeah, he would be solid. Duran from the Twins, I think he comes with some years of control. Let me look up his contract again, just so I'm not making a mistake here, but I think he comes with a couple of years of control. Yeah, he's a free agent. He's in year arbitration 1 for this season. He's got 2 more years of arb after this, so he's a free agent in 2028. Yeah, I wouldn't mind him. But what would the Twins ask for? That's the question. Yeah, Griffin Jacks. That's a yeah, Griffin Jacks from the Twins. Yeah, that's another. He's another solid pitcher. I know fans have mentioned him. I just want to look up his stats real quick. Griffin Jacks. What are his stats this season? Yeah, I mean 1-5 for the season, but the record. But he's playing for the Twins. ERA at 4. ERA is a little high, but I feel like if he was traded to the Yankees, I mean Matt Blake could fix him. Word on Bird, nothing. Dude, it's been terrible. It's been bad, man. I like this is bad. The injuries are not helping either. Which Luis Hill, I think is going to he should be back, right? Probably sometime next week, I would imagine, because I know he's got one. I think he has one more rehab start. Be a future bullpen piece with that fastball and wipeout slider. That feels like a bullpen pitcher, in my opinion. You'd have to. I don't know. He's got starting pitcher stuff, man. It's too early, right? I'm not saying he's like another Garrett Cole, but he kind of has that presence about him, in the last couple of starts. But I'm not saying he's the next Garrett Cole, but it kind of looks that way. Let him be his own man, his own player. I don't know about bullpen arm. Maybe. I know the Yankees have some bullpen arms down there in the minors. So, to quote me, injuries happen to every team. They do happen to every team. It's true. Yandy Diaz and Brandon Lowe might get traded from the Rays. Yeah, I don't see I think the Yankees are done adding bats. They need to focus on pitching. And even if the Yankees were interested in those guys, what is the likelihood of the Rays trading with the Yankees? I mean, I know they've done trades before, but would they look to trade Yandy Diaz or Brandon Lowe or Lau to the Yankees? I don't see it, even if the Yankees wanted to. Yeah, lackadaisical play, the atrocious defense, and the bullpen, man. That's just what's been destroying the Yankees right now. Yeah, but with the injuries for the Yankees, though, it just came all at the same time, unfortunately. You think the Yankees are going to acquire another bat? Okay, fair enough. Ooh, Fairbanks. Yeah, but his injuries kind of concern me. Hamilton's still on the team as of right now. So, but yeah, like Desiree's saying, make sure y'all listen to Desiree. Get those likes up, people. The chat's on fire this morning, so I love it. Pasty, that's funny. Oh man, but let's get it. Let's talk about today's lineup. All right, let's talk about today's lineup. Can the Yankees avoid a sweep? Let's look at this poll again real quick. So, looks like 34. No, let me update it here. 35 votes. Most of you like the trade. Yeah, that's why I'm kind of hesitant about guys like Fairbanks. Well, let's pull up the lineup for both teams. Let me know what you all think. Let me make this full screen. So Phillies have Turner, Schwarber, Harper, Castellanos, Real Muto, Kemp, Sosa, Wilson, Rojas. That is your starting lineup for the Philadelphia Phillies. And what up, Raziel? My man Raziel's in the building. What's up, Raziel? As Zach Wheeler's on the mound, so a tough pitcher. Yankees bats are going to have some challenges here. He's 9-3 with a 2.39 ERA, so he's not messing around. What's up there, Victor? How's it going, dude? What's going on? So Yankees starting lineup, we have Grisham, Rice, Bellinger, Stanton, Jazz, Dominguez, McMahon, Volpe, Wells. On the mound for the Yankees is Carlos Rodon, 10-7 record with a 3.10 ERA. Tell me how you all feel about the lineup. Ronnie says Volpe and Wells can flip. I agree. Put Volpe at 9th, man. I like Volpe at 9th. Obviously, no Aaron Judge. So Judge is on the 10-day IL, but upon return, he will be coming back as a DH initially before they move him back to the lineup. Bottom lineup does not wow me. Yeah, I hear you. I understand. John Carlos in the lineup. Ben Rice is taking over first base duty, so there's no Goldschmidt, no Judge. So neither one of those guys are in the lineup. Again, Rosario is available off the bench. Yeah, Wheeler's pitching, exactly. So no hope today. I wouldn't be surprised, man. I wouldn't be surprised if the Yankees were to get swept. I really wouldn't be. I really wouldn't be surprised, man. Just the way they've been playing. But if by some miracle they win, I'd be ecstatic. I'd be very ecstatic. But yeah, I don't know, man. I just don't know. But the defense, Rodon is going to have to shove, and the defense behind him is going to have to back him up, man. Because I feel like these games could be a lot closer if it wasn't for the lackadaisical from the defense. But if they get swept today, I wouldn't be surprised. Yeah, Rodney, they did sweep the Phillies last year in Philadelphia at Citizens Bank Park, which I was very surprised at that, actually. My opinion about the Yankees hitting so far, so they could hit. They just have a problem with scoring with runners in scoring position. That's a problem. They get the home runs. That's great. But they don't come through in these clutch situations, man. More patience at the plate, please. Ronnie's going to watch Happy Gilmore too. Nice. But the bats, yeah, they've come around. They're hitting, but a lot of times they're not hitting with runners in scoring position. Still leaving men on base. That's an issue. They got work to do still. But my biggest concern right now is the pitching. Yeah, I think they could beat the Rockies there, Chua. Yeah, the Phillies hit Rodon well. Well, let's pull it up real quick. Let's look at these matchups. So, yeah, Castellanos hits Rodon pretty well. Kepler's not in the lineup. I don't think Bryce Harper was in the lineup. Yeah, he is in the lineup. So Bryce Harper, he's only had 3 at bats, no hits. Real Muto, 8 at bats, 250 batting average. Schwarber, was he in the lineup? He is, of course, he's in the lineup. 10 at bats, 300 average. So, yeah, there's a few guys that hit well against him. And when you look at the Yankees versus Zach Wheeler, you got guys like Bellinger and Jazz who have a lot of experience with against Wheeler. They've done pretty well they've done phenomenal against him. Rosario has only had 3 at-bats. Giancarlo is piss poor. And there's McMahon has had 9 at-bats with a 222. Grisham, same thing. And there's a few other guys have had small sample sizes, and they've hit off of them, but it's we'll see what happens. What's up, Ken? Good to see you. Shout out to Ken. Make sure you guys subscribe to Yankees The Ugly Truth. Does a good job over there. Max, Custodio, Ace, all those guys, man, they do a phenomenal job. I think Ken, I think you broke 200 subs, didn't you? If I'm not mistaken. I think you broke 200 subs. I'm checking here. But yeah, you broke 200, man. Congratulations. Keep climbing. Keep climbing. So, yeah, Raziel says, did you sub to the channel? Exactly. Get those subs. Let's get those subs up and get those likes up, people. Greatly appreciate it. But let's get into these predictions. All right. I'm curious to see everybody's predictions for today's game. 202. Good job, Ken. Awesome. Good job. Good job. So, what do we got for Carlos Rodon? I know he's been struggling a little bit as of late. What are our Carlos Rodon predictions? How do we feel about Carlos Rodon? Drop your predictions for Carlos Rodon. What do you got? All right, Celia coming through. 5 innings, 4 runs for Rodon. Okay. Yeah, ideally, I like for him to go 7. That would be amazing. But I personally think he's going to go 6 innings. I think he'll go 6. Strike out 4. No, strike out 5. I think he'll walk 4. And I think he's going to give up 3 runs. Steve O, what up, man? He says L. Does that mean loss? But yeah, drop your predictions for Carlos Rodon. How do you all think Carlos Rodon's going to do? Let's see those predictions. Yeah, Rodon needs run support for sure. All right, well, David says not good. Okay, well, again, drop your prediction. So, yeah, drop your predictions. So, Ronnie's going 5 innings, 4 walks, 3 runs, 6 hits, 6 Ks. Half a game up on Seattle. Yeah, they got that 4-game set against freaking Tampa right after this one. Yeah, Wheeler is good, Steve-O. Hell yeah, he is. 7 innings pitched, 7 strikeouts. Oh, boy. If he had that, sign me up, man. 6 innings also, 3 runs, 4 walks, 6 Ks. Yeah, if that was for all the betting folks out there, I'm sure they would win lots of money every time. You're more worried about the offense. I'm more worried about the freaking bullpen. The bullpen's my biggest worry personally, but I understand there, David. Yeah, big game. Hopefully, man. Hopefully. But what other predictions do we have for Carlos Rodon? Let me know, folks. Let me know in the chat. Yeah, well, I'm sure Cashman, hopefully, I'm sure Cashman's working on it. Hopefully he is working on it. I mean, he's got to see that the bullpen is garbage. But keep dropping those. Yeah, bad news Bears defense. Yeah, the defense and bullpen, dude. I'm telling you. All right. Keep dropping your Rodon predictions. Let's move on to double plays. How many double plays did the Yankees hit into today? What do we got for double plays? Phillies or Mets, who do I have winning in that division? In my opinion, I mean, shoot, it could go either way. It's a tight race between them. And I'm not saying it because, like, I'm not a Mets fan or anything like that, or a New York team, blah, blah, or whatever. So I could see the Phillies taking it, man. The Phillies are a tough team, and they got a great manager, Rob Thompson. Right? I'm not taking anything away from Mendoza. Mendoza's great, but I gotta go Phillies here. They got the pitching, they got the bats. I mean, the pitching is the big thing. They got good guys in their rotation, and they got guys in their bullpen too. So 3 double plays, 0, 3. Let me guess, Susan, all 3 from Volpe. 0 double plays. Over under going to hit Orioles 7. Well, over under what? Runs? Double 2, 0, 2. 2 double plays, 1 hit batter. 2. All right. Ken is going 1. Susan says, sure, why change now? Yeah, I figured. Okay. Yeah, double plays. You know what? I'm gonna say 1. I'll say 1. I was tempted to say 2, but I'll say 1. Yeah, Rodon could keep them in the game, but he could. But still, I mean, for me, I understand what you're saying with the bats, but freaking the bullpen is still a big concern for me, and defense better get it together. I like McMahon the third, though. McMahon has a cannon of an arm. He made a fantastic play yesterday. I mean, yeah, I know the Yankees ended up losing. I get it. But he made a fantastic play there where Vivas and Peraza would not make that play. Matthew says 2 for the Yankees, 3 for the Phillies. You know, it's funny. Volpe hasn't actually been committing the errors in the last few games, so it's something to think about. But maybe today could be the day. Who knows? But yeah, I got 1 double play for the Yankees. I think they'll hit into 1. But what do we got for home runs today? Yeah, 50 people in the chat. Let's get to 50 likes, people. Come on. Let's get those likes up. 50 likes. I would love to have 50 likes. Over under total run is 7. I think they'll go over. But who hits a home run today for the Yankees? What's home run predictions? So no Judge, obviously. What do we got for home run predictions? So does Giancarlo Stanton homer again today? I'm going to go Giancarlo Stanton. I'm going to go Cody Bellinger. And who's my sleeper? I always have a third one. Bellinger, Stanton. Who's due for a home run? You know what? I'm going to go McMahon. Belly and Big G. Nice. Rice. Nice. 2 double plays. Okay. McMahon. Nice. Big G. Awesome. 3 home runs. Philly. McMahon goes deep to win it. Belly and Stanton. All right. You got the same picks as I did there, Victor. All right. Twin 2. Jazz Wells. Okay. Stanton Belly. All right. Everybody going Stanton Belly. Evan, yes. Dominguez is in the lineup. Belly, Martian, and G. Dominguez. Sleeper McMahon, no doubt. Belly, okay, cool. For both teams, Trey Turner for the Phillies. I don't believe Turner. Oh, yeah, Trey Turner. Yeah. Never mind. Sorry. I keep looking at the lineup, make sure. Bellinger, Stanton, Wells. Yeah, Big G's been producing, despite what some people think. Ha. Hint, hint. You know who that is. Belly. Yo, what's up, Ray? What's going on? Big G and Jazz. Belly, Stanton, Martian, Bellinger. Belly, all right. So we got a lot of Bellinger predictions. I like it. Yeah, Bellinger. Mac has his Yankee moment early. Yeah, hopefully, man. Just glad he got a hit yesterday. I'm glad he didn't go like 0 for 3. I'll take 1 for 3 over 0 for 3. But I like that glove at third, man. I'm going to keep saying it. I like that glove at third. It's a solid defense. Oh, I know he ain't there, Rodney. I know that. So that's a fact, bro. He hasn't been in, but oh well. All right, score predictions. What do we got for score predictions, folks? Let's talk about score predictions. How are we feeling about scores? Yankees get swept. Do they get the win? Did they save themselves? Yeah, a real third baseman, exactly. Yeah, I mean, he says he'll take reps in the outfield. If he needs to play the field, he will. I mean, yeah, anything to help out the team. He's a team player, man. I mean, it's just like, there you go. 7-3 Phillies. Yankees get swept. Phillies win 4-2. He did there, David. And it was plays that neither Vivas or Peraza would have made, guaranteed. Unlike the Yankees, the Phillies don't dismiss a chance for a sweep. Yeah, I know. 6-5. 9-3. What's up, Beagle? Just got out of the theater. What movie did you watch? Yeah, well, that's Devers for you. This game will be over by the 4th inning. Oh boy. 4-3 Yankees win. I'm going to say you saw F1? Good movie? 5-4 Yankees, McMahon walk-off double. Okay. Yeah, Jazz is the man too, bro. Jazz is like, put me anywhere, but I like Jazz at second. Keep him at second. As of right now, yes. I haven't seen anything from like Yankee Twitter or Yankees X, whatever the hell you want to call it. I'm always going to call it Twitter. Rodon doesn't make it past the 5th. Sadly, yeah, could be. Okay. All right, cool, John. Victor's going 11-4 Yanks. Why do I feel like it's going to be like a 10-5 score today? And maybe I'll use a little reverse psychology. Why do I feel like it's going to be 10-5 Phillies? Sorry. 4-2 Yanks. So I'll go 10-5. How does Boone use the bullpen if Rodon has an egg? As best as possible, really. I mean, he's got garbage for the bullpen. The guy needs arms badly, man. It doesn't help that some of the guys are hurt, right? Yarbrough's hurt. Freaking Fernando Cruz, Mark Leiter Jr. Like, it doesn't help that these guys are hurt. And it doesn't help that the guys that we were hoping to be good are not good, right? I mean, Hamilton has been a letdown. Loisago's been a freaking letdown. I mean, Tim Hill's been good. Yeah, there's only so much Matt Blake can do, honestly. Ken is going 4-2 Yanks. Schwarber strikes out 3 times. I could see it, lefty versus lefty. 10-5. Am I on crack? Nope. Nope. And if I am, somebody better come out here, beat me up, send me to rehab. Nah, no crack for me. No drugs for me. No. None whatsoever. None whatsoever. All right. Food, folks. What are we doing for food? What's for lunch? Or is it a late breakfast? Or is it a brunch? What are we doing for food, folks? I haven't eaten none this morning. It's still early, but I think right after this live stream, I'll go pick up some food. What up, Stephen B? I know you're kidding, dude. I know you're kidding there, Robert. You're good, bro. Matt Blake has squeezed every ounce of juice out of these guys. We need more. Well, yeah, only so much. Matt Blake is excellent at what he does, but yeah, only so much he can do. Not every guy is going to pan out, but the guys that he has worked with, man, it's like they've done well under him. You know, a lot of these guys have. Evan wants a bagel. Just got back from the pub. We had a breakfast sandwich, a little bacon, egg, and cheese on a bagel. Okay. Wings, nice. Late breakfast, New York style. Okay. Go for a pot. Okay. Hot and sour soup and chicken empanadas. All right. Egg and sausage. Dave and Buster's. Nice. Make a tuna fish sandwich. Okay, cool, man. What's up, Keith? What's going on, man? He says, I'm hoping the Yankees keep adding pitching over that. Shit, dude, I've been talking about it. I hear you. Whoa, Victor going. He's going hard this morning. Woo. Butterball turkey burgers. What else is on the list? I might actually go pick up some pizza, dude. I'm like, I don't know why. I'm always in the mood for pizza, though. I mean, pizza you can never go wrong with, right? Right. So I'm gonna go pizza. That's probably what I'm gonna go pick up. What's up, Keith? How's it going, Keith? How's life, man? How are you? Thanks for tuning in. What's up? What's up? Let's get those likes up, people. Get those likes up. Get those subs up if you're watching this for the first time. But I'll probably end the live stream here shortly. So even crappy pizza is good. Dude, you know what? Late night, if you're hungry, you don't have a choice. You know what? Yeah. Yeah, Tigers are struggling too, man. I mean, shoot, the Blue Jays are owning them right now. No, for sure, Stephen B. Yeah, Keith. I mean, he's on a 10-day IL. When he gets back, he'll be DHing and then eventually take the field when the Yankees feel like he's ready. Take a picture of Rice. He's heading to Cleveland. Welcome either Clase or Smith. Is that your prediction there, Ken? Gotcha, Robert. But yeah, man, I just God, I hate when this team gets swept when they lose series, but especially when they get swept, man. It's like it's got to be so demoralizing for a team to get swept. Okay, Ken's prediction is Rice goes to Cleveland for Clase or Smith. I'd rather take Smith, man. I don't know why I'm not a Class A guy. I'm just not. I'm not a Class A guy. I'm not saying he's a bad pitcher. I'm just not in favor of him personally. But give me Kate Smith though. I'll take Kate Smith. Yeah, 10 or 15 more likes. Yeah, let's go, folks. Are we almost at that 50? How many likes am I at right now? Where am I with likes? Yeah, I mean, once again, I'm gonna say it over and over again. I'm a broken record, but bullpen sucks, man. Bullpen sucks for the Yankees. 36 likes. Oh, come on, we got to get 14 more. Another outfielder, a starting pitcher, and a bullpen because I don't know what to think about standing as an outfielder. Well, that's where Rosario should be playing the outfield, and you should see some more playing time with Dominguez. Yankees outfield would be Dominguez left, Spencer in center. So you're thinking future here, Keith. What's up there, Cancel? I don't know why you're saying you guys didn't help us out. I'm not on the freaking team. Go call up Brian Cashman. I'm just a fan. Yeah, exactly. And the Phillies are a good team there, Cancel. I don't know. You shouldn't dismiss them. You should know that. They are your rival. They are in your division. So, yeah, I don't know why you're treating the Phillies like there's some sort of back. Yeah, maybe Pereira comes up. Yeah, right now Jones is dealing with back spasms, so he's not going to come up as of right now. So Jones, yeah. Victor saying he played a Jeter highlight on his show yesterday, and YouTube hit me with a copyright. Yeah, man, you got to be careful with those copyrights. What starting pitcher? I would love for them to go after Joe Ryan. That would be awesome, but it would probably cost them a lot. That dude's solid. It happens, Stephen B. Again, Cancel. I don't run the team. Sorry to break the news to you. Yeah, 35. Yeah, I know, man. They keep trying to crack down on everything. It sucks. Like I played a highlight from Twitter on that, like on the Cody Bellinger double play against the Mets. I played it on screen, and then I got a notification from YouTube saying, "Hey, copyright, you're not going to get hit with a strike. You can edit this part out." So that's what I did. Go grab Morton from the O's. I'd pass on him personally. If it's not going to be a high, I don't want Morton, but I mean, it could be another pitcher that's going to take Schmidt's place. He's like a number 4, number 5 guy. I don't want Alcantara. The Marlins are going to ask for a lot. Oh, Cashman has you on the phone, Ken? Nice. Seth Lugo could be interesting. He could be interesting. Seth Lugo could be a guy, but I think I read that the Royals are still trying to decide if they want to hold on to Lugo. Yeah, for real, Victor. I know I ain't making millions. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Your Guardians, well, they just might. Never happened, but there is chatter about Eric Chavez replacing Boone as manager. Don't know who dreams up this stuff. Who's saying it? Like, where did you hear it? Kelly or Keller? I'd rather have Kelly. He'd be a rental and probably wouldn't have to give up a lot. Yeah, Alcantara, he would. But what's the asking price though? What are they going to ask for him? What would be the asking price? Because the asking price is going to be insane for Alcantara. Itchy nuts. Oh, Yahoo Sports on the clickbait. Okay, got it. Prefer Joan Duran, but I'll take. Yeah, Duran would be awesome. Nice, Victor. Sell. Jose Sanchez says trade Grisham and Goldie, man. Well, Jones has back spasms. You surprised that the Rockies made that trade? So am I, man. I'm surprised the Rockies made that trade too. Rockies are typically never sellers, man. I wish the Yankees were also inquiring about Jake Bird or Halverson, but Rockies are probably going to keep those guys. Yeah, there's no way Boone is on a hot seat. I mean, I think what might happen, right? So check this out, because I've asked this question before. But I'll end it with this question. Let's end it with this. But so Cashman's contract is up after 2026. Boone's contract is up after 2027. So depending on what happens in 2026, I know I'm jumping ahead here. Do you think Cashman is done as a GM, is going to serve in another role in the Yankees organization? Or do you think he'll walk away? And do you think Boone might be gone by then, depending on what happens? Let me ask you all. Let me go ahead and answer that question. Goldie's good. He's an upgrade at first base. I think people tend to forget that. What's up, Chris? Chris is in the building. Good to see you. Cash will be resigned, and if he wants to keep going. You think 1 year and a transition? You're talking about Cashman, right? Yeah. Celia says, I think Cashman is going to walk, and I think Hal is going to let the contract play out for Boone, and if they don't win by then, they'll let Boone go. Okay. Staying as GM is all on Cash, period. And I don't think that he walks away unless Cashman's tired of being the GM of most prestigious franchise in sports. Keith, he's not. I doubt Boone's going to get fired unless something, crazy happens. Rockies made the trade because they need rotational help. Indeed, cannot sign free agent pitchers to go to Coors. Yeah, no doubt. Quite possible in the future. I love the rumor mill. Yeah, with Cashman. So you think Cashman is not the GM and he'll serve on a different role or just walk away altogether? Doesn't matter we said what we said, but it's the Yankees there, dude. Boone should be fired. Yeah, exactly. If we miss the playoffs, the season who gets fired, in my opinion, well, it won't be Boone. Somebody else, maybe a few guys in the coaching staff might get replaced, is what I'm thinking. McMahon with the walk-up today. Hey, old Sarge. I gotta get my push-ups in, man. Salute. What's up, old Sarge? Yeah, they're not gonna fire Boone. Cash has a lifetime contract for Life Yankees. He will walk when he wants. Kim Eng is my choice to follow him. A lot of people want Kim Eng. So Ken thinks Cashman will be a GM for life, basically, up until he can't be a GM anymore. I get that. I was just curious to see what you all thought, man. I was just wondering. So 60 votes and 88% of you said that you all love the Amed Rosario trade. I love it. Bryce sharing some news here. Jack Curry, they are not done yet, and they're going to get a lot of pitching, and they want to add a starting pitcher, and he expects them to add before the deadline. Well, thanks for sharing that. So that's encouraging. Tarp is still on the field. So there might be a delay in the start, which, if there is, fine. Toronto has put pressure on the whole – beyond pressure, bro. They're putting the AL East on notice. Steady rain in New Hampshire. Unfunny prediction. Okay. The Yankees are slow walking Judge's injury. We're going to find out in 2 weeks that he needs surgery. Don't put it past Cashman to do that. If I'm wrong, then I'm wrong. All right. That's fair. Possible delay. 60 people and only 42 likes. Come on. Let's get those likes up, people. Come on. I would appreciate it. Do you hope the game gets canceled? They're going to get that game in. Smash that like. Oh, I trust myself with medical reports that I'm the Yankees. Oh, man. Yes, indeed, folks. Remember when they told us Rizzo was fine? Yeah. Indeed, man. But Yankees got to come away with a win today. I hate when this team gets swept. I'll take 1 out of 3 instead of a sweep. I'd rather them get win 1 than get swept. I'd rather them split than lose a 4-game series. That's the hope, man. But if you hit that like button, that just means support for the channel, support for your boy. Yeah, there's no damage on the elbow. I'm sure if the MRI revealed an elbow damage to the elbow, UCL tear. There was a report saying that he wanted to continue playing, but Yankees told him no. Yeah, no, the Phillies are the real deal, man. I don't sleep on the Phillies. The Phillies are the real deal. That's a solid squad. But anyway, folks, I am going to end the live stream here. All right. I'll let you all get yourself situated for the game. And Raziel, your thoughts on what they will do to Spencer if they call him up? Do they treat him more like Volpe? I think they're gonna call they're gonna call him up in September. That's what I think. Boone said he wanted to continue playing. Yankees said no. All right, well, there you go. Oh, I know the Mets are a good team. I'm not sleeping on the Mets either, but Phillies are a good team. But nah, I think he'll get playing time, but I want to see him up next year. He's ready. I think he's ready. But anyway, folks, I am going to end the live stream here. I am going to end the pregame here. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Thank you all very much. Across all platforms, I had over 100 people. So thank you all very much. That greatly appreciated. Make sure you all hit the like button on the way out. If you haven't hit that like button, if you're watching this on a rerun, hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button if you're new. I appreciate all the new subscribers. The road to 2,000 is getting closer and closer, and I would greatly appreciate it. Thank you all very much. Keep sharing this channel out with everybody. Keep spreading the word. I would appreciate it. I will see you all for the play-by-play. If there is a delay in the game because of the weather, I'll obviously we'll start the play-by-play stream later. But I hope to see all of you there. Thank you all very much. Thank you all very much. And as always, folks, let's go Yankees. And I'll see you all here in a little bit. Have a great Sunday, everyone. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. We're out.